Why do they even provide you with a map if it doesn't even help you at all? Good morning, afternoon, midnight, or whenever it is that you choose to watch this. It's time. It is time for the new semester. Even though it's not a new school year, in college every semester is practically a new year. Brand new classes, brand new professors, going through the tedious routine of having to select your classes, having to get lost because you don't know your campus really well, and getting into your classroom and it not being what you expected. Yay. So I'm not here to solve your problems, but to remind you of the things that happened on the first day to get you prepared for them. I've been thinking of making this an in my mind video, but then I realized the things I'm going to be saying are actually pretty relatable. I mean, as long as you have a pretty strong imagination and are weird like me. And if you're just slightly irresponsible, and if you procrastinate, and if you're lazy. Yeah, that's most of us. And the main reason why I thought of making this an in my mind video was because of how I choose my classes. I mean, do you choose your classes depending on how far you have to walk? There's 2 seats left! M building. There's an M building? Oh, there's the M building. Okay, and my class before that is... You expect me to walk across campus in under 10 minutes? But this is the last class I need. If I take this class this semester, I'll be able to graduate on time. Nah, I'm not walking. Try again next year. Is that how you construct your schedule? And if you do, then welcome to the club where... So here's 2 points, and only 2 points, that I want you to remember are going to happen on your first day of classes. College edition. Because why would I do high school if no one I know is in high school? Because if I did a high school edition, it wouldn't be advice, it would just be making fun of high school. Because we all know that once you hit college, it just instantly makes you so much better than all high schoolers. It's like, just automatically you're better because you're out of high school or something. Why is that? Why? It's that human sadistic urge that we just have to pick on someone. Nah, it's actually more like you realize how stupid you were in high school and you realize, yeah. And there really is a combination of, yay, I'm in college, I have freedom and can manage my own money. I'm trying to think of something that makes high school better than college. I can't, sorry. Punto número 1. It doesn't matter how many years you've been in college, your classrooms will never look the way they look like in your daydreams. Finally, a class I'm actually excited about. This isn't how I pictured this classroom in my daydreams. I hate this semester. And it's not only the classroom structure, it's the seats. Because it just doesn't matter whether you prefer the individual desks or the table where you actually have to share with people. When you walk into the room for the first time, the seating arrangement just never feels right. That classmate you were supposed to crush on for the whole semester? Only in your daydreams. And that cool person you were supposed to become awesome friends with? Keep dreaming. Because even if they are in that class, you're not going to approach them. Or you do approach them and they turn out to be not as cool as you thought they were. Do all my videos end up being depressing? I'm sorry, not really. That's interesting, I didn't expect that to happen. I really didn't though. But the worst part of it all is when there is no one in that class that has awesome hair. What am I supposed to spend my time staring at when I'm trying to kill some of the hours of a long, boring lecture if no one has awesome hair that I can admire? Point number 2 is pretty important. So important that no matter how many semesters you do it, you never learn the lesson and you just keep doing it again. I'm talking about finding your classroom. Because for some reason, the college definition of organized in numerical order is one which makes it difficult to find your classes. 312, okay, so 314 should be right over there. Almost there. 313, okay, so 314 is right next here. What the fuck? If only I was exaggerating about that. Literally happened to me last semester. How do you go from being in the hundreds to all of a sudden in the thousands within the same hallway? My sincere advice about that is go to campus before your classes start. I don't mean a few minutes before your class starts. Go a couple of days before and actually look for each and every one of your classes. That way on the first day you're not late. And if you're too lazy to look for the specific class, then at least look for the building so you have a rough idea of where you are and you're not as late. And also remember, if you're going to a building that has multiple floors, the number that the classroom begins with is the floor that it's on. So if you have class in room 314, it's on the 3rd floor, and so on and so on. That's kind of the rule for all multiple floor buildings, so that should make it easier. And if your campus buildings don't follow that rule, then congrats on having an even more unorganized campus than the ones I've ever been to. And don't stress out, breathe. You've gone through school for years. You can do this. I know it's agonizing and tedious during it, and then when it's done, you're like, it wasn't that bad. Just think back of whenever you had a really difficult class or a difficult whole semester and realize that that's in the past. You did it. You got over it. It's whatever. It's not a big deal. Unless you're really traumatized about that class and you're still not over it, then I can't help you. Major in psychology and help yourself later in the future. Or on the more positive side, just remember your love for education and why you're in college. Just remember what your goal is, what you're trying to achieve, and hopefully that pushes you along. Or go insane and start doing YouTube. Yeah, that works too. It does work. It does. It does. It's helping me cope with everything. What was that? Actually, major in psychology and help me because I need help. I don't know what's. I don't understand myself. Whoa! Oh my gosh. That actually felt good on my back. See, help me, I need help. Go to college so you can help me become a normal. Actually, don't. Keep me weird. So like I've said before, and I'll say it again, thank you for your time and ciao! Hurry up and get the injured person. Do all neighborhoods have regular ambulances going through?